Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shanzi.
I'm Chris.
And we... I don't know what to say for this. I probably should have written a script. So, welcome to our new review show. We are called After Hours. And so what we're going to do here, we want to do things a little bit differently. There's a lot of reviewers out there that'll tell you all the stuff that you need to know about the specs. What is it made of? Stainless steel. We want to tell you exactly what it is you're going to be buying as a customer. Chris here is an absolute expert in all of the technological side of it. And I work at a vape shop. I know what people are looking for. I know what I'm looking for in a product. I want to know, does it work? Do I like it? Do people like it? And so that's what I think we're going to be doing here. And so, I guess without further ado, welcome to the review show. Let's get it started. We're going to call this Week in Review. We have 3 things here that we're going to be reviewing. We're going to use them for a week, and then we're going to report back, and we're going to tell you what our opinions on these things are. Today we have the new e-leaf, the Istick 100W, the Rafael by UL, and we have the Serpent by Modifo.
Ultimately what we're going to do is we are going to play, use and abuse each one of these items for the duration of the week. When we come back and reconvene, we are going to tell you what we like he said, what we like, what we don't like, whether it sucked, whether it was awesome, whether we would recommend buying it, finding it, you know, going to a gutter and finding somebody who didn't like it and threw it out, whether it was just a straight skip. We're going to be violent with them, ultimately.
We're going to see how much they like being dropped.
You always get that tank that you try, you love it, it's the best thing since sliced bread. You've vaped on it for 3 hours straight, drop it and it's just done. So we want to know, is this going to be like that?
So I guess without any further ado, why don't we roll the clip? Alright, welcome back. So, we're gonna go and unbox these bad boys now. Let's start with this one. It's like Christmas. The neat thing about the e-leaf here, it can be used with one 18650 or 2 18650s. That right now has been their major selling point. It is 100 watts, it is temperature control. I really like that the lock button is that, and not that stupid click it a million times, or whatever.
Well, yeah, I like that. What I don't like is the battery compartments.
Speaking of which, we should probably get batteries. I think it'll break in though when you take it off, put it back on. Lots of stuff is.
And apparently they want you to charge it with the cord. I will not do that. I do not trust that at all.
You always do battery chargers?
Oh yeah.
I always do line in every single time. Line in. Pass through. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, but you can, if you get 2 batteries that are unevenly charged, you could have a bad day.
Whatever. Yeah, I'll deal with it. So that's neat. It's really neat putting in the one battery and it's like, all right, ready to go.
Oh, okay, so this thing is it can do temp control. If you press the lowest button, it's got multiple modes: nickel, titanium, stainless steel. It's got 3 memory slots where you can set, say you've got your 3 favorite atomizers, your Rafael, your Serpent, and Dripper Z.
What does bypass mean?
Bypass the battery.
Oh.
If you're trying to charge it and you want to bypass the battery, go straight to
that's neat.
That pass-through word you used earlier.
No, that's.
I still don't know how much I like about that. No pop-off. That's good.
I'm okay with that. Oh, I bet it couldn't see me throwing it. Sorry, nail salon.
I killed it already.
Is the battery or are the batteries dead? I kicked the shit out of mine.
I don't know.
He's
You
like...
Mine had sympathy pains.
Off to a good start. Excellent.
So you might get your opinion from me early. Okay, there we go. Batteries are low, but that shouldn't have fucking cut off on me like that.
Excellent. Good things to know. Sometimes that happens.
Make sure you have patience to put the buttons on. That's the mod we're going to be doing this week, the Istick TC 100W. We'll give you our thoughts next week. The next item we are going to do.
Serpent.
I don't want to say that one for last.
Okay, alright. Rafael.
Rafael
it is. We have our wonderfully dinged up cans.
Yeah. We decided to start abusing early, see how they survive a trip.
I gave you the more dinged up one.
I noticed you did. Dude, I still haven't even gotten the fucking tape off. There we go. Wait, no, there's always a screw somewhere.
Reminds me when my dad would duct tape our presents all the way around it.
Alright, so while he's getting angry with this, it comes with a little UL shiny ogre picture.
What are these? Why are these in here? It's not a sticker.
Capture the King, win it. They're just informational. UL was doing some that 500 of their Rafaels would come with a Willy Wonka golden ticket per se. And if you got that, you would have a 1 of 500 tanks that was serialized, because these things are supposedly not serialized, not happy. So if you find the golden ticket, you're lucky.
Side thing, good thing to mention, it does come with replacement glass. To all people that make tanks, if you don't send replacement glass with it, fuck you, I hate you. That's my opinion on that.
And I'm not, well, I won't say it in as versatile of a manner.
Eloquently as
I will say that I prefer it if it does come with replacement glass, because
this better be
my profession, I'm a little bit more rough on things.
Can you mention what you do?
Oh, I am military. I will not tell you where I'm stationed, otherwise I will have to find you and kill you. But I am military, I've been in 15 years. I was a heavy smoker for 12 of those 15 years. And then, well, I started vaping and I haven't went back since, except for one slip up. It was just a bad day.
There's a little bit of metal in here that like curves up like that.
That is their
anti
patent pending.
Oh, that's what it doesn't
spit back.
I can see it. See how well that works.
Now, if you look at the wonderful pre-built coils, it has a massive vertical coil. It's going to be interesting.
O-rings are already falling off.
It comes with a condom for your drip tip. Now, one point on this, the condom is removable, the drip tip is not. The reason for this is because they built it into the top fill system. Turn it 1.5 turns counterclockwise, it will open up the fill ports, the fill holes, and then once you fill it, 1.5 turns clockwise, and you're ready to vape. One thing I will say, the airflow, the air hole is wide as hell.
It is gigantic, yeah. I took a drag through it and I was like, no, that's gonna be like one click at most for me.
Compared to the crown. If you're a dripper and you like wide open airflow, it'll be good for you. But if you're a flavor chaser with how wide the hole is, I don't know. We'll have to determine how it goes. Oh yeah, one thing, your instructions. One point I want, if you use a crown, you know, put your 0.5 mils of primer juice up around the top. You can't do that with this. It has a metal lip covering the...
Gotta go with an angle in there.
Yeah, basically. I think that's to assist with the ASB, the anti-spit back.
So I still think that's kind of obnoxious though, because that just makes it harder to prime.
Yeah, you're gonna have to let it sit longer, let the juice flow in, and
we'll definitely see. I'm also a negative Nancy on everything, so.
I can see the benefits of it. I mean, only time will tell.
I do like that they gave a spare coil. That makes me happy. Good job, UL.
The coil that is in it is a 0.25, I think it's just regular Kanthal. The spare is a 0.5 stainless steel 316, which on their crown coils, you know that stainless steel 316 was their thing. Everything was stainless steel 316, which the box that we are reviewing this week will work with stainless steel 316 for temp control.
It's gonna be exciting.
I'm not a fan of temp control.
I've used it maybe a couple times.
But for the benefit of the doubt, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna play nice.
The most important bit that the Rafael comes with is the Darth Vader voice modulator. All you have to do is you put it to your chin and find your lack of faith disturbing. I really think that it's cool that they included the Darth Vader voice modulator in this. I'm gonna be keeping the tin can just for that.
He may not like the Rafael when we're done, but he likes the can.
I'd like a large pepperoni.
That is the crown. We will report back in 1 week time. We will be doing drop tests as stated earlier.
You can't see it on the camera.
He has pulled out a vape ring for some protection. I'm just not gonna.
I'm gonna see what happens when you drop it with a ring on there, like, because some people have them. Some people do, and I want to see how viable that's actually gonna be.
But now, the one that I am waiting on, and the one that I am excited for, is the Wotafo. Not like he misnamed it earlier, the Motafo.
I'm a professional.
This is the Wotafo Serpent. So 4 mils juice capacity, once again, instructions. It comes with comp wire. What this comp wire looks like. It is unopenable. Little thing. So the comp wire. Yeah, we're going to the comp wire before we even look at the tank.
I'm gonna let you look at the
so
comp wire. So
it looks like twisted.
It's like twisted 28, I think.
Yeah, twisted 26, 28, something along those lines. They give you 2. They give you enough for 2 coils. Other than that,
ha! Got it.
I will be using multiple different types of wires, different gauges. That way we can play with it in its fullness.
I'm gonna use what it came with because I want to see actually how good these coils are.
I'm gonna use one. I'm gonna save one for a week, and I will come back with that build maybe, unless I find something better. It does come with 2 pads of organic cotton. I will use cotton. I will use rayon. I may even use Drago. See, because Drago cotton's great on a dripper. I haven't really found it that good on a tank yet, but with this we might.
This thing is awesome.
It comes with a specialized Wotafo branded tool.
It's neat and it's very convenient. This thing's pretty weird. All right, so
go ahead.
Fuck!
I will slap you. 22 millimeter diameter, 4 mils tank capacity. Okay, now I'll shut up and you can talk.
Oh, is that all you had? Is that all you had?
I will stab you.
Neat little thing. It is a top fill. This actually, so you can kind of see on it, so there's the mouthpiece and then you have this little bit here. That guy actually unscrews and that's where the fill is. It probably won't show up on camera very well, but that's how you do the top fill of it. Everything else comes like completely apart in this bottom part. The thing that I like about this above like, say like the Indulgence one, this guy's stuck up in there, the piece that this screws into, so it doesn't come out and you don't have to finick with it. You just put the coils on. Yes?
So, that little thing that's stuck up in there, the chamber, you can raise and lower the chamber.
Yes.
That is the juice control.
I found that out the hard way. And that's done by twisting this whole top part. It raises it, lowers it. So if you have higher VG or lower VG, you can just adjust it to your heart's content, heart's delight, whatever the saying is.
Very wide, very narrow airflow control that does not stop.
I think that's annoying just because when you have to unscrew the thing.
But it's got the bevel. It's got the beveled. You just need.
It's hard to get a hold of it though.
You need man hands, not girly hands.
It's gonna flip you over. I don't know if we can do that.
Unlike the Rafael, it opens and locks, closes and locks.
I like the design of it. I think it looks sleek. I will say right now, remember my little comment about spare glass? There's not gonna be any spare glass on this. This has the same problem already out the gate that the Triton did, and that glass is built into the side of it. I'm already not a fan of that, because if that glass breaks, you are buying a new Serpent or sending it back and hoping that they'll give you a new Serpent.
Yeah, we'll see. The post holes on this are angled, and that is designed so that your coil is angled over the airflow, the central airflow. That way you can just straight put your wicks into this massive 3 millimeter by 5 millimeter half circle
and I think
juice
that's
well.
obnoxious. I think it's really weird. I don't like how they did it because you could angle that coil whether or not those were angled. It just makes the
but if you're playing with a coil that you've got an angle like on the Blitz, when you angle it, it can disform it and I like using some spaced coils, and if you're trying to wedge it and angle it and whatnot.
I guess if there's space in the coils, I don't use coils with spaces. I keep that shit all the way tight together. I guess I can kind of see it. We'll see.
Yes, this one is the one that I'm excited about.
Snail trailing over. Have you ever heard that term?
No.
It's my new favorite term.
Oh wow.
I'm glad you get it right off the bat.
So I am the boring, obnoxious, no sense of humor one of the group, and he's the weird one.
I'm the fun one.
My
Put all this stuff together. So that's our first impressions. That's first impressions of everything that we've got. I'm gonna keep my instructions because I'm stupid. So what we're probably gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the close-ups. We're going to report back to you in about a week and let you know what we think of this stuff. We're gonna use it, we're gonna form some opinions on it, and then from there we'll be seeing you next week. Thank you everybody so much for stopping by. Welcome to the channel. Take it easy everybody. Let's go to the close-ups.
wow, son of a bitch.